Hey SRL fans, and welcome back to another review video. Before I start with this video, I just want you guys to make sure that you've watched the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix because after the live stream on Saturday, the stream got taken down by FOM for 2 days, but it's back up again now, so watch this before you watch this review. So those are the qualifying results. Francis McGinn took pole position ahead of Jesper Lempinen, who had a great qualifying. Then it's Vasilis Speditsiotis, Nick van Gelder, Sandro Doulis, Dion Staal, Lewis Marshall, the championship leader, only in 7th. Then it's Cameron Edwards, Fons van Heugden, and Sam van Elven completing the top 10. Sammy Brandt had a qualifying ban, and Jurma Rusic crashed out early in qualifying. That's why they're starting at the back. So the race went green, and Jesper Lempinen from P2 had a great start and went into the lead, getting past Francis McGinn, who dropped to 2nd place. Behind him, it's his teammate Vasilis Speditsiotis, who won the first race at Hockenheim this season. Very clean start. Only a couple of incidents at the back with involving Fons van Heugden. Then, still on the first lap, the Force Indians went for a move against race leader Jesper Lempinen. They were 3 wide entering the braking zone of the second DRS straight, but Francis McGinn was forced out wide and dropped behind his Greek teammate Vasilis Speditsiotis. But then drama striked on lap 3, exiting turn 3. Jesper Lempinen spun out and he dropped down into 11th place. So the new leader now is Vasilis Speditsiotis ahead of his teammate Francis McGinn. On lap 4, Nick van Gelder spun his car as well, exiting turn 3. That was the trouble zone of the race, basically. And on lap 4 as well, Vasilis Speditsiotis ran wide, exiting the penultimate corner. Now Francis McGinn took the lead ahead of his teammate, who was struggling with the tire temperatures. On lap 15, Sandro Doulis also spun out in turn 3. So many victims in turn 3 that span out. Sandro Doulis clipped the outside curb and spun his Ferrari. And on the final lap, Cam Edwards had a puncture and crashed out of the race. He was driving in P4 until his tires completely dropped off the cliff, and he retired off the race. But in the end, it was Francis McGinn taking the victory at Abu Dhabi. It's his 8th SRL career victory, which makes him the all-time leader on that list, getting past Sandro Doulis and Alex Benacetti. In 2nd, it's his teammate Vasilis Speditsiotis, and in 3rd, it's championship leader Lewis Marshall. A great recovery race by René van der Stappen in 4th. Then it's Sandro Doulis in 5th. Dion Staal 6th. Sammy Brandt 7th. Sam van Elven 8th. Jurma Rusic 9th. And in 10th, it's Cameron Edwards, who retired, but all the cars behind him were a lap down. And since he retired on the last lap, he still got that point. Then it was Fons van Heugden, who had early trouble. That's why he dropped down a lap with not having the pace for the rest of the race. Then was Jan Holm, and non-finishers were Irfan Daniel, Nick van Gelder, and Jesper Lempinen. Really sad for Lempinen there. Lewis Marshall is still in the lead, but only 1 point ahead of Francis McGinn. Then it's Nick van Gelder on 61 points. Then it's Vasilis Speditsiotis, René van der Stappen, only 1 point behind Vasilios. Then it's Sandro Doulis, Dion Staal, both Ferraris, really consistent. Then it's Jesper Lempinen. Then it's reserve driver Luke Smith, Jorge Correa in 10th. Then it's Cameron Edwards, Sam van Elven, Fons van Heugden. Sammy Brandt finally scoring some good points today. He's now in 14th with 7 points, and behind him was Jurma Rusic. The team standings are led by Racing Point Force India, obviously, with Vasilis Speditsiotis and Francis McGinn. Then behind him it's Haas F1 team. Then it's Scuderia Ferrari, only 11 points behind Haas. Red Bull Racing and with 65 points in 4th. And then it's Renault Sport F1 with 56 points. So, but after the race there was some drama, because in qualifying, you can see here Sandro Doulis was holding up Lewis Marshall for a little bit. There was an accident because he was starting his flying lap now. He immediately apologized, and he knew he was the one to blame for that. But that wasn't the big deal, because the big deal happened when Sandro Doulis went on this qualifying lap, and Lewis Marshall got blocked on his qualifying lap, decided to intentionally almost take out Sandro Doulis, as you can see here. So he intentionally tried to almost take out Sandro Doulis because he thought he deserves it. So that was the decision that Lewis Marshall, as a championship leader, took, and he got punished for that. He even admitted that it was intentionally. So after the race, championship leader Lewis Marshall has been given, first of all, a race ban, but he decided to not accept that at all, and he was threatening to still race at Australia. Then he started offending the league and the drivers, as well as the owners, Sandro Doulis and Samuel Brandt, as well as race steward Kamikaze Fox. So in the end, we were forced to ban Lewis Marshall from the SRL league. He's been given a 12-month ban, so that's it for him this season, definitely. If he's gonna come back, we don't know, maybe. But yeah, that's a big deal right there. But we already found a replacement for him, and that's Season 3 champion Bart Gdala, who's now gonna race at Haas as a teammate at from Samuel Brandt. So next race is gonna be on Saturday at Australia, 3 p.m. UK time. We're gonna be live on YouTube again, so make sure you tune in. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to see more, and I'll see you on Saturday. Check out our official SRL website. Always stay updated with the latest news and results from our SRL league. Have a look at some driver details and see the standings from every season. The link is down below in the description.